shows his range, his ability to get to a spot quickly, but also his smarts. That's evident just about everywhere you watch him. He's in this triangle coverage to this two receiver side, back releases to the flat. If you watch the number two receiver, bit of a double move here, kind of sets up to block and then takes off downfield. At this point, the quarterback sees him as open. You can see he's getting ready to throw the football. We can see the other DB initially run with his route and then pass it off. You can see the communication between the two of them. Kyle's already on it right there. And this is not a short run for him. Again, this really highlights his range. Watch him get over there and break up this football. Middle of the field safety in what turns out to be cover 3. Plays the run great. Not hesitant at all coming downhill on this bounce by the back and brings him down in the open field. He's got great play recognition. This is him, middle of the field. Really, really great trigger. He reads the field. Look how fast he's downhill after this. Alabama pulls the guard, backside guard, and the wing. They lead with the tailback. Reverse, follow. Watch him get downhill outside and bring the back down. Again, watch the trigger, how quickly he recognizes this. He does this as well as anybody I've seen. This is him across or over the tight end. Really good eyes. You can see he's watching the back in the backfield. He really, as it turns out, is the flat defender here. That's what it looks like to me. Watch how he splits the difference. Doesn't break immediately. There might be a slant coming from this number 1 outside. If there is, he's going to pick that. See how he bides his time and times that up perfectly. Real patient defender. 2nd and 14 brings the ball carrier down. Again, watch how he hangs out to take away a potential slant from the number 1. I think he's got plus skills in terms of play recognition, diagnosis. They're bringing this tight end in this split look across the formation. He's off man, number 2. I think it's interesting that he doesn't drive on this straight away, even though it's obvious he sees the play unfolding. He doesn't want to get double moved here by a fake block, so he waits to drive on this thing until the football is coming out of the quarterback's hand. He can use his length and just that good downhill burst to get outside. Very physical here, brings the tight end down. He does look lean. You know, it looks like he could put on more weight. I think he's 220 at 6'4", but he's a physical football player. He is one of the smartest football players I've watched. Eyes in the backfield, even though it's empty here, he's thinking about some kind of tunnel, some kind of screen. Down at the line of scrimmage, you see him wall this number 3, the tight end. Then sink his hips, get his hands into the chest. He can read that and get outside of the block. Gets run over by I guess that's the guard, which is a good thing. So he's taking on 2 blocks there. Watch it again. Fourth and 1. Here's Kyle right here. He reads these sweeps along with the formation pre-snap as well as any linebacker you will see. Triggers as well as any linebacker you'll see. Watch these 2 tight ends get out in front. He gets inside of them. Downhill in a hurry. Tackle for loss. Gets his team off the field. Watch it again. Instant play recognition. Lines up inside leverage of number 2. He's going to get to the quarterback in a hurry with this blitz, get his hands up into the throwing lane, knock the football down. He's such a versatile defender. He can take away tight ends or big receivers. Plays a lot of single high stuff, just great range, obviously great instinct. Here he is taking the number 3 receiver, sets up, runs a hitch, and then converts this to sort of a sideline fade as the quarterback leaves the pocket. But you'll see he's sticky in man coverage on these bigger receivers. Very good instincts in zone. You see him come off number 2 and take away this hitch. You can see he's reading the quarterback the whole way. If you are a team picking in the top 5, congratulations. You're going to get a great player if your team selects Hamilton. If you're a Ravens fan, as I am, there's not much chance of him being there at 14, though I have seen him mocked everywhere from 2 to 5 to 15. So anything is possible. It's more than likely, though, if you're in love with this guy, you're going to have to move up to get him. Should he fall to, say, 10, 9, 10, somewhere in that range, I think you go get him. No question about it. Certainly do not let him get to Cleveland at 13. If you wanted to get, let's say, to 6, where Carolina is picking, they're a team without a second-round pick and a third-round pick. You might want to check me on that, but that's, I believe, what I heard. But he's a great player. Go back and watch some of his play versus Florida State. Some of the range that's on display in that game in particular is really impressive, and I didn't show that here.